post. Share this video. Let people know that DeeWorks Live is on the air, and we've got something special in store for you today, and you do not want to miss it. So go ahead, take a moment. You've got a few minutes before the show starts, and just go ahead and just start tagging, sharing. Go to all your different groups and share this post. Share this post. Go ahead right now. You've got time. You're not going to miss anything. I promise you. I won't start until you get back. All right, let's go, y'all.
And now, here's your host, Dee Spencer, the working lady.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to Let's Have Fun Friday. I'm your girl, Dee Spencer, the working lady, and if the work won't come to Dee, then Dee will go to work. Woo, honey, this streaming has had me working this week. I'm telling you, our theme for this month is overcoming obstacles. And let me tell you, we have had to overcome a lot of obstacles with this streaming because we've just had issue after issue. But guess what? We're not going to give up. And so today is the do-over show, the do-over. How often in life do you get to do things over that you feel like you messed up? Not that often. So before we get started, tag somebody, share this post. Hey, everybody on TikTok, thank you for coming in here. Thank you for being here. So tag somebody, share this post. Go ahead, share. You got time. Look, I'm going to wait for you. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom. I'm going to wait for you. Y'all, come on. Share this post. Tag some people. Post it in your groups. Now, you know they spam you in all the groups. You go in groups, they be just spamming, sharing whatever they got going on. They just be posting, reposting, tagging, and tagging you too. Like, tag some people. Tag your friends. Annoy them like they annoy you. Okay, just go ahead and do it. But listen, we practiced, we tested, and so I did have to still do a workaround. So I'm on my phone, on StreamYard using my phone. So that's one of the beauties of StreamYard. So I don't know if the other day if it was me or StreamYard, but something didn't work the other day and I couldn't get audio. But fortunately, we have audio today. My guest is here. She has audio. And so, you know, we just go, yes, we're going to keep praying. And even though our stream was interrupted and I said the only thing different that I did that I normally don't do is pray. When I say normally don't do, I'm saying I don't on the air, like on my show, I don't normally do that. And so I'm just thinking the devil was busy like, oh, you can't be on here praying publicly. We don't, can't get that out there because we know that a lot of people are going through some things right now. And so, there's just some energies out here in this world that don't want us to be great. But guess what? We're going to keep on being great in spite of. So let me know real quick who's here and where are you watching from? Rep your state. Rep your state. Come on now. Rep your state. Rep your state. Rep your state today. Go listen. I already see some folks from Texas in here. Y'all all right? Are y'all okay? Because that ice, that snow, baby. My friend sent me a picture of her front yard, her front area. And I was like, well, Hey, Teresa, what's up? Teresa Johnson sent me a picture of Texas, and I was like, where is that at? They had so much snow. I think they got more snow than we did. Hey, Miss Willie. Hey, Mama Lindsay. How are you? She in Texas, too. I know y'all was wondering what's going on. I hope y'all stayed at home because y'all don't know how to drive in the snow. I'm just saying. I'm from Texas. I have learned how to drive in the snow. I've learned how to drive in the snow because I had a stint in Kansas. And baby, Kansas gets, oh, yeah. Kansas gets cold, honey lamb. Hey, everybody on TikTok, let me know what state you repping. What state are you from? And so, living in Kansas, it's like nothing to block all the ice and wind and snow. And so dealt with a lot of snow there. So I learned how to drive in the snow there. Doesn't mean I like it. I still don't like it. What, you know what, Joyce, we don't care. Why shouldn't I post it? It's 60 in Virginia. We don't care. We don't care. Don't be bragging. What's the temperature here? What's the temperature here today? 30-something? 20-something? She just brag. It's 60 in Virginia. I know you just want me to move to Virginia to be right there with you. I know you do. Teresa said, we okay, but that ice, ooh, honey, and that cold, and y'all don't have good coats. I'm just saying, y'all don't have good coats, okay? But listen, I don't want to belabor the preliminaries, but I am trying to give you all time to get your friends in here because you want to be here today to hear my guest, my special guest, my good friend. Amazing. So much to share with you all. And then because Doodle is going to be on here, we don't want to prolong it because, baby, he's subject to go to sleep. His legs are so strong now, he's subject to kick the phone over. We don't know what Doodle might do today because he's just like, it's all about him. It's his life. But before we do that, real quick, I do want to acknowledge some special birthdays. Got to do the birthday shout out today. Let me get my birthday graphic up there because I'm acknowledging two very, very special birthdays today. Yes, today. Hey, what's up on TikTok? Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you. You're tuned in to DeeWorks Live. So today's birthday, Miss Joyce's mom. It's her birthday today, y'all. Miss Emma Williams. Did I get the name right? Miss Emma? Yes, Mama Williams, happy birthday. And my good friend, I call her my mentor, she inspires me. My inspiration, broadcast inspiration is Dr. Tachi. Dr. Tachi has a birthday today, so happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to y'all. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. You better celebrate because it's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you all, and happy birthday to anyone else who's celebrating a birthday that I didn't get to shout out. Hey, got to be on my friends list, okay? Be my friend. Be my friend. Or just send me a message and let me know that, it's your birthday or somebody's birthday that you want me to remember. Eris, hey Eris, all the way in California. We got California repping today. She said it's pretty warm here too. Whatever, Eris. We don't care. We don't care about your little warm weather. Keep it. And if you all have not met Dion, stay tuned later because Dion might be on the air and he might have something to say about you all bragging about your weather. So be sure to catch the after show. It's the late night show of DeeWorks. If you have not been following me on my reels, make sure you follow me on reels. Make sure you follow me on TikTok because, baby, Dion has shown up. And I don't know. He just takes over. We don't know what's going to happen. Dion and Felita. So just follow me on TikTok. Catch my reels. Make sure you follow my reels, and then you'll see. But anyway, happy birthday. Let's take that graphic off because we are done with the birthdays. And real quick, I am going to do it despite what that old devil wants to say or do. We're still going to have our moment of silence right now. So we want my prayer graphic up there, and we still going to have a moment of silence. We still going to have a moment of prayer because I want you all to know that you are not alone. You're not alone, okay? No matter what it seems like. And we were talking the other day, and this is one of the things that inspired me to have my friend Vicky on, because one of the testimonies that she shared and about what happened with the Miss USA and her dying from suicide, just a story that she shared about how that touched her so much. And for those that don't know, like in my family, we went through that with my brother. And it's a heartbreaking thing. And unless you've gone through it, unless you've been through it with a family member, then you don't understand. You can make judgments. You know, a long time ago, people be like, oh, you know, they going to hell, they going to this. Don't worry about that. Don't. That's not important, because you nor I have a heaven or hell to put anybody in. Okay, so we can't say what nobody going. We probably the ones that's going by our behavior by saying something like that. So it's not about that. It's about the struggle that people are going through right now, and people are hurting right now. And we need to remember that, and we need to not take it for granted, and we need to be careful. Hey, Crystal, we need to be careful that we are not ignoring people, and that we are not forgetting about people, and that we're not forgetting that people are really struggling. Even the strongest person that you think they got it all together. We have forced people to put on these facades, these fake smiles. I'm okay. How you doing? I'm okay. Because if somebody's saying they're not okay, you don't want to talk to them. Oh, Lord, here they go. But we want to remember to reach out to people. We're praying today for those that are still in mourning, those that are grieving. And we're asking for mercy and grace on those people who are sick. Those people are home. Those people are at home with COVID, with mild symptoms, major symptoms. Those people that's in the hospital recovering from COVID. We're asking that their bodies be touched right now, that they be healed, and that they be comforted, and to know that they are not alone. Because when people go into the hospital right now, they're in there alone because they won't let you come visit. So let's not forget about those people. So we're praying for mercy and grace over everybody for whatever you might be going through today. We want you to know, if you're trying to pass a test, we're claiming victory for you. If you're working on a new job, then we're claiming victory for you. So we just count it a blessing for you to be here, just to even ask for prayer. Hang on, hang in there. You are not alone. All right, thank you. All right. Okay, so without any further ado, because let's do it now before something happens to the stream, okay? Because we just prayed, but we rebuke anything that's evil that's trying to get over this stream. We rebuke it right now. And so right now, this young lady, as I said the other day, first of all, when I first met her as an actor, she's a phenomenal actress, beautiful. She was a plus size model. You probably have seen her. I don't think she's too plus size now, because she ain't got down looking all self-swept and fine. She always been fine, but I'm just saying. And so, plus size model, you've probably seen her on billboards around New York and in magazine ads and everywhere, and didn't even realize it. Y'all, I told you I got friends. I got friends in high places. Y'all, I got cute friends too. So, and then she had her son, and I wanted you all to hear the journey and hear about her miracle baby and what keeps her going. You all give it up for my beautiful, beautiful friend, none other than the fabulous Miss Vicky Poole. Hey, Miss Vicky, how are you?
Great day. I'm wonderful. We rebuke the devil. We sure do.
Yes,
And all
we
through,
do.
Jesus Christ and God's grace and mercy. So we are here.
Amen.
We can hear each other. And this is the continuation to be continued. We cannot be denied. So here we are.
Exactly. Listen, I am so excited to have you here today, and I thank you for taking time out, because I know that you have your hands full, but I also know that what we're talking about today is important to you. And just go ahead and first of all, tell people where you live, where you're from, all of those things.
Okay, my name is Vicky Poole. Originally from Washington, D.C., and moved up to New York. It's been over 13 years now. I still reside in New York. Pretty much, I stay mostly at the Children's Recovery Facility with my son. Yeah, you know what I mean? Going from modeling and doing runway and being like internationally seen So yeah, sleeping on the sofa in the same hospital room with my son.
Wow.
He he needs
Yeah.
mama. Yeah. So through the process, uh, my son Prince Adrian, aka Doodle, that's his
Wait. Before you go there, I want you to tell us, share a little bit of the story that you were telling about Miss USA and how that impacted you, because you saw the story and you said it immediately touched you. What was it
yeah.
about that story that touched you?
Okay, well, Miss Chelsea, the young lady, Miss USA, 2019. I started as a commentator on, I believe it's Extra. So I would see her every night on Gorgeous Woman. I was like, this is a beautiful sister, very charismatic, always articulate in her interviews, and you could see she was going places. So the morning of Monday morning, I heard on the news about her passing, and I literally had chills go through my body. And it just bothered me. It was like, whoa. And I've had a relative, young, who took his life in high school. It happened to one of my classmates. So, and then my college, high school sweetheart, he graduated college, his life. So, um, I was just moved. And then later in the evening, I was watching Extra and watching the half an hour show, and it dedicated to her. And I could not stop crying. I was so moved and compelled. I was talking to my son, and I let them know I was reading the story, and they heard something about it. And this woman jumped off a building. First of all, you got to know where the mind and the spirit and the body is to take that leap, right? That in itself is very powerful. And then I was sharing with them how when I was postpartum, 2 months postpartum, I gave birth at 28 weeks, so two and a half. And 2 months after that, I broke up with my father of my son. My son ended up getting negative encephalitis, which is something that can happen to preemies. He lost a big portion of his small intestine. He lost part of his colon. He lost his appendix, part of his large intestine. So here my son is at 35 weeks. Born. He had to go to a major surgery. And I'm postpartum. I am still breast pumping. I'm recovering from a C-section. So I had emergency C-section. And I remember, this was 2 months after I gave birth, just remember I was doing the same thing. Broke up with father, and I'm going to work. Now, going to work, going to the hospital, get off work, go back to the hospital, go home, and do it all over again. But one morning, I was going to the bathroom, doing my routine to get ready for the day. And I heard a voice just coming to my ear, into my head, and it said, "Just take your life." And he's going to recover. He's not going to recover through this. He's not going to make it through this. And for 1 second, I was processing what was just heard in my own head. And then I looked in the mirror and I looked at the reflection back at me, and I saw my son looking back at me.
Wow.
And right then and there, I said, no, I have to be here for him. Because if it's not me, then who? And that moment on, I realized I had discernment. And I said, devil, get the hell out of my head. That's not my voice. Right. And don't ever come into my head again with that crap. And I never heard that voice again. Wow. And doctors, they tell me all the time when they see how strong Adrian has grown, how big, what he survived my son almost 5 times, and he beat death. And he is beat God. They always tell me, he's alive because of you. And I say, no, I'm alive because of him. We say, you know what I mean? So the thing about this lady, we wish she could have been in 5 years. She's at the pinnacle of her career. Gorgeous. She was a lawyer. Where she could have been, and we on the outside looking in, saying, "Wow, God, I wish I could be her." I mean, about even the smile. I would call it the smile. I would put that armor on it and switch it on. You see that was my defense mechanism. It was out. I would never look like when I'm born. So, everybody said she had a smile. You would never know.
Hey,
And
Vicky, hold on one second. Turn your volume down just a little bit because people are saying they're getting like a little bit of echo. So turn your volume down just a
sorry,
bit.
is that better?
That's,
Okay.
yeah,
I'm trying to hear you too, but that's okay. Is that okay?
yes.
Okay. So yeah, so that being said, it resonated her story. It moved me, compelled me to go on Facebook Live and share with people because only a handful of people knew that story. And I was getting a lot of feedback from people left and right, reaching out to me. Text message, DMing me, Facebook messaging me, calling me, saying, "Oh my God, thank you for sharing that story." Because people don't know. And I can say, if I had made a decision the other way, what lives would we have not inspired? My son and I.
Right.
So just
Right.
reach out to your loved ones, reach out to your friends. So that's
Yeah, that's why I bring people on and I want people to share their stories and I'm going to be bringing on more people with life stories because a lot of times we think that we're the only ones that's going through. We think that, no one else is going through what we're going through. And then not only that, we don't want to tell people because we think that people are going to look at us funny, people are going to judge us, and there will still be that segment of people that do. But thankfully, with the anti-bullying things or whatever, they get shut down. Those trolls get shut down really quickly, but they can still cause harm. But it's important for people to know that somebody say it sounds double talking. Okay, it's important for people to know that, as I said, that there's somebody else that has your story or that might be going through, and just hearing your story could stop them from giving up, stop them from quitting.
Yeah.
And so that's why I said, I've been watching you and following you all along, but I've been wanting to have you on, and then I was like, this is a great time. This is a great time to do that. So now, Doodle, he was born with all these. He was born premature.
He's born
With health
premature.
issues.
Yeah.
And then
So
he's how old is he now?
he's 3.5.
3.5, y'all.
Yeah,
He's
3.5.
never lived outside of the hospital.
No, he's been hospitalized since birth. But every space we've been, I always made it my effort to make it feel like home. That's why I
Yes.
think we'll always be decorated. Because I said wherever his mama is and we're together, it's gonna be home. So I made that decision right there. And how do you take a negative situation and be proactive and flip it on his head? So I just redirected it and I just changed that energy. Even though we were in an institution, it felt like when you walk in the room, it felt like you walked into a time warp or something. And it's like, oh my God, Mom, it feels so warm because that's the environment I want to be around my son. And just a little backstory, nothing too long. But even with my son, I had emergency C-section. Never had surgery ever in my life. That was a major surgery. I had preeclampsia. And it was scary. My mother at that time was 2 years prior, so I didn't have my mom there. Family's in DC now. And my son's godmother was here, but she wasn't gonna be there till the next day. Anyway, that being said, I went into surgery. I said, God, I know Adrian's gonna be fine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it through the surgery, but spare my life so I can be here for him. And through the surgery, I asked the surgeons, I said, can I please play some Native American meditation music? And let me play it through the whole going down the hallway to the sterile room that's, sterile room. You ever had surgery before? And my son was born into music. He was born into sound. And I'm born into that frequency. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, always very conscious of the energy, the frequency that's around him. So from the beginning, I was going to be protective.
And hold on. They're saying they're still getting an echo. Do you have another device on? It could be from my end, y'all, because y'all know I'm having tech issues. So
yeah, no, that's the only one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. We got to do the best we can with it, and put your you should be able to put on closed caption if you need to. I apologize. We're trying, you all. We're trying the best that we can here, but See, I don't know. It could potentially be on my end. I don't know for sure. Let me turn mine down just a bit and see if that helps it any. I don't think so.
Well, I will say I have Doodle's tablet on, and God knows y'all don't want to interrupt this child watching Sesame Street, just so y'all can meet the prince. That's him.
Prince Adrian. Hey, Prince Adrian. There is Doodle, y'all.
And he's the man of the hour. I'm trying to turn his tablet down, but you know, say hi, baby. Say hi to the people.
Hi, Prince Adrian.
Say hello. So he's watching his Sesame Street. I turned that tablet down. Hopefully that helped. I hope.
It seemed like it might have helped just a bit.
Okay, but I will say this. Through all of that, even when he had the surgery, I remember going in. And remember, I'm breast pumping. While, you know, still going to do every day. I would go to the hospital, recovering from a C-section. I'm supposed to be home healing, but nobody's going to keep me from my child. That's no, that wasn't even an option. Okay. I made sure come Tudo, I was going to be there. And I remember the day when the doctors, they said, we think he has necrotic enterocolitis. They said, what we're going to do is every 6 hours do x-rays. And we'll just put him on bowel rest. So that means just antibiotics, no formula, no feeds, no milk for 2 weeks. And sure enough, I remember I was just in the little kitchen of the NICU, and this was downtown hospital. And I remember the doctor came in, and I was eating my food, and she said, "Mom," she said, we found the hole in his intestine." And she said, "We got to go into surgery now." And now here it is, talking about discernment. I said to myself, I was like, this is spiritual warfare. I know exactly what this is. I said, the devil is a liar. And I said, he cannot have my child. That ain't happening. So I told the doctor, I said, listen, let me tell you something. You better get a priest or father to come up there and do a blessing on my son, or I'm not signing off on anything. And I meant that. The whole time I knew I was going to have my son baptized. I just wasn't telling them that. But I knew as his mother, I was going to have to protect his spirit and his soul. You know, if he makes it through the surgery or not. As his mother, I got to make sure I can help him cross over. You understand?
Right.
So, okay. So either way, I want to protect my child in spirit. So they found a father came up. He came to the ICU room, and I told him exactly what I need him to do. I said, I don't need you to do a blessing. I need you to baptize my son right now. And he said, now this isn't, he said, just you? I said, that's all he needs. And at the time I was still with his father, but I didn't care. I had to move. I had to protect my child. And then he said, okay, he said, it's not going to be formal. It's not going to be in the church book. I said, that's for man. I said, long as God accepts him and receives him, and Jesus Christ will receive him as his brother. I said, that's all that matters. He said, amen. He got some water, a cup of water. He blessed it. And we did the baptism right there. Okay. I knew going in that surgery, I was going to protect my son no matter what. So here, this is Mama Bear already thinking, you know what I'm saying, 2 steps ahead. And that was just, and thank you, I did, because like I said, my son almost died 5 times. I remember the time he literally turned gray purple, rigor mortis kicked in. And I remember the nurse, her name was Helen. She looked right in my face and she said, Mama, I have him, and brought him back to life. Okay?
Whoa.
Through everything, I've seen stuff no parent should have to see. You know what I mean? My son died 5 times, but God spared his life because he has greater good. You know what I mean? I know that. I'm going to get him.
Chills just listening to you.
Tell you. But not only that, I have seen now probably about 8 children in the same room or the same floor, the same space as my son pass away. And these were babies up to teenagers. And the one of the worst things I've ever seen was a 9-year-old in a body bag being rolled by my son's daughter. I will never forget that image. I will never forget that mother's screeching cry. Ever. That will never leave my head. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't ever take it for granted. Every single day is precious. That's why when I do photo shoots every holiday, I decorate his show, I decorate his room.
Yes, you do.
If anything, COVID today, whatever, the Rona, whatever you want to call it, it's not promised. But when I see little child that just started out in the world, including my son, and it gets snatched from them. I make sure every single day we're gonna celebrate it because I know it's precious gift, you know. And everything that God pulled my son and I through was to build more armor for me. I know I was picked by my son and by God, the Alpha and Omega, to be this child's mother. And then in doing that, I advocate not only for my son, I advocated for other parents and their children. To the point
because there's a piece of equipment that your son required that because of you advocating for your son, that not only was your son able to get this equipment, but now other children are able to get this equipment. So tell us about that.
Yeah, at Columbia Children's Hospital. So that's where my son was, which is one of the top 3 children's hospitals on the East Coast. He was in the NICU going up to the PICU. That's when he was very critical. He had aspirated pneumonia. It was bad. It was bad because I remember the doctor. It was the second day after moving from the NICU up to the PICU. The doctor literally told me, Miss Poole, Mom, we have an uphill battle. We're going to try our best, but just to be prepared for the worst. Now, how you going to tell me that? And first of all, I'm a God-fearing woman, and I've been through hell and back with my son. You don't know us, and you damn sure don't know me. I looked him right in his face. He was the director of that unit. I looked him in his face. I said, let me tell you something. I said, just so you understand, we speak life over that little boy in that room. I said, he's a superhero. Do you know how many people he inspired? Do you know how many times he beat death and beat the RP Institute? And I always have the sign that says, yes, you can. It's above his bed. I said that, yes, you can. It's not just for my son. It's for anybody who serves him. And if you don't have faith in him, then take him off your service. That's not going to work in here. I said, we speak life over him, and failure is not an option. Thank you and goodbye. And I closed the door in his face. And then I went ahead. I had to go home to pick up some stuff. I went to the chapel downstairs of the hospital. I prayed on it. The next day, I called the attending in the NICU, which we had just left, and I cursed them out. I said, hey, you gonna send me to the floor? Let me tell you what your colleague told me. They apologized profusely. I said, he should never tell a parent that. No problem, they don't know us. So they apologized. They had words with him. Trust me, he changed his whole demeanor after that. That same doctor signed my son's 2-year birthday card. So we proved him wrong. And that being said, when we were coming upstairs, he was on something called NAVA. He was on a oscillator, which is the most critical form of respiration support. Before that, he was on a vent called NAVA as a setting. And so a lot of kids in the NICU who have pulmonary hypertension, they can thrive off of it. They didn't have it in the PICU. It's the same hospital, same respiratory therapist, but because the medical team didn't want to learn, this type of equipment, which is supposed to be number 4 hospital in the country, right? They said, well, I said, why the hell would I take them to Cornell? What's right here? Aren't y'all supposed to be number 4? Aren't y'all number 1 in the New York area? That doesn't make sense. Y'all being lazy. We're not doing any of that. I said, so here we're going to do. Y'all have 6 weeks. He had to be on paralytic 6 weeks. So he was an inducement for 6 weeks. Okay. And I'm talking about the heavy drugs. And my son still fought through the paralytic. Anyway, the 6 weeks gave them time to train, including the doctors and the nurses. And I said, he's going now. And they told me, they said, well, Mom, you're in there. I said, yeah, I don't care. I said, because if that's going to damn it, that's what we're going to do. That being him off the put him on conventional, and we woke him up. Then shortly after that, I said, I want him on NAVA. He was on. They put him on. I said, prove them. Show them what it can do, and he did exactly that. Because of that, he became the first child ever in the PICU history of Columbia Children's Hospital to be on this form of apparatus. And after that, he told me on his 2-year birthday, he said, Mom, do you know how many lives have been saved? Because we graduated from the NICU up to the PICU on that setting, that apparatus.
Wow.
So that's the beginning of
Happy Black History Month. We got some Black history happening right here. Yes.
And this is, you know what? This just for your audience. You got to know your stuff.
Come
Okay.
on now.
Now I've worked with some in the medical field and some guards and standardization, helping
Yeah.
medical students, but I don't have a medical degree. You know what I'm saying? I learned some hard knocks of life. Let me tell you, you better know, you better learn like it's a second language. I can speak their language. I can speak their medical language. That's what I need, couldn't get around me. And I had to think 3 times stronger, faster, harder, and ahead of them. So that they listen and respect what I said. That's why I got changes made for my son. That's why Columbia, they asked me multiple times where I joined their parent advocacy group, which is a very coveted spot. And I turned them down, but it's okay to create a change my own way. But I've seen, especially in the hospital, I've seen my white counterparts, parents, and their children be treated different from the brown and the black and the Latino or the Hispanic community. Parents, I've seen it being treated totally different. And right then,
Yes.
oh no. So what I did, I had to educate myself. If I don't understand, I ask, I do my due diligence, so I can be
Yes.
educated for my son. And when you start knowing what you're talking about and you have a certain demeanor, trust me, they're going to include you in a conversation. They're going to say, hey, mom, hey, dad, what do you think? When that became the
Yes.
thing, around, they were like, mom, what do you think? I'm like, well, maybe we should do this. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Oh, that's and I've been right so many times, I can't tell you, to the point I have respect from them. I have doctors that ask me, mom, have you considered going into medicine? So I say that to say, educate yourself. They are not gods. They're doing a job. But your job is to know what's going on, educate yourself so you can make the best decision on your loved one's behalf if they can't do it on their own.
Exactly.
That's a Black History moment right there, for real.
And sometimes even for yourself, like that's a thing. A lot of times we go to the doctors, we go to the hospitals thinking that they know this or know that, but a lot of times they don't. That's why it's called practicing medicine, because a lot of times some of them really do be practicing. I've seen doctors go after talking to you, they will leave out of their office, go into their office and get a book, trying to look up what it is that you have. So if they're doing that, and that's not to say for you to be an armchair doctor, but you definitely have to know your stuff and don't just accept exactly what's given to you. And the other thing is that it's a whole process. It can get frustrating.
Oh, it's an environment. It is like a culture of that demigod complex. I've seen it, especially in surgeons. Surgeons are notorious. It's a lot of politics. I've lived in a hospital. I've been in a hospital, so I can talk about it. There's a lot of politics that goes behind the scenes. I've seen it firsthand. That's why I can talk, and I've been able to get stuff for my son because I'm like, well, hold on now, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah, Miss Poole, we don't want to mess with Miss Poole, and you're damn right you don't want to, But the fact of the matter is, I have saved my own son's life countless times. My son had cellulitis. The doctors didn't even diagnose it, and I'm looking at his foot. I've had cellulitis. That's why I knew what it was. And he has a central line, which is a Broviac. That means it goes straight to his purse. Okay, that's where he gets his intravenous medication, stuff like that, right? If he got an infection, that means it can be an infection to his heart. And I caught it. And I told them, I said, y'all need to do x-ray. And they were like, yeah, it's not a fracture, Mom. I said, okay. And I kept praying about it. I said, that's cellulitis. The doctors came. I said, we need to look at his foot right now. Doctors came in with the fellow and the attendings. They looked, and they said, well, we're going to do tests. I said, okay, but you need to put them on antibiotics just in case. You can put them on cefepime. You can put on meropenem. I started naming them names, baby. Okay? And sure enough, I remember like it was yesterday. And the fellow, she said, Mom, we're going to start on meropenem, one of the big ones. We're going to start. I said, okay, great. I can go home now. One time he got antibiotic in his system. And then she said, great advocating, Mom. Great advocate.
Wow.
So
that's
I can't take me
awesome.
that happened. Sadly. And here's little Adrian. He's up here knocking stuff over, so I apologize because he don't know how to freaking act. Sorry about that. That's the kid.
Hey JJ, I told you all. See, look at him. He when he wants her attention, he'll start kicking things to make the alarms go off and do things to get her attention. Hey Doodle, there he is.
I'm sorry about that, D.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, this is
Because I knew he was. I told you he was going to do that.
Yep.
It have no sense.
Well, yesterday when we were doing the pre-interview, he was kicking the phone out of your hand, so he was,
This kid, I'm trying to tell you, but anyway, he was worth the cut. He drives me crazy. He's wrapping up all his stuff right now because he don't know how to act. What are you doing? Look, can you say that? Look, I call him
Doodle.
because he's like a twister. But all that being said, I have told doctors, I literally given the diagnosis. And then the doctors, they're like, you know what, right? Yeah, you're right. To the point where the doctors, they would tell the nurses and the team, well, what does mom think of it? Well, mom thinks this, then we should look into it. So I had that respect. You know what I mean? I had to, because he's worth it. He's worth it.
Yes, he is.
You know?
I'm so glad because his story, like what it looks like on paper, he shouldn't be here. But look at him, you all thriving. And he's going to defy all odds because, again, what's on paper, he shouldn't talk, he shouldn't walk, he shouldn't be functional. But baby, he watches Sesame Street on his tablet. He's very
getting into stuff.
Look, getting into stuff. Yes, exactly. So,
Can you behave? Can you behave?
Doodle.
Say hi.
Tell them what he does when he wants to bribe you when you try to take his tablet from him.
Oh, he'll give me kisses on my lips. So he gives me kisses on my lips when he wants me to change the channel. I don't know if he's gonna do it right now, but yeah, he's very sharp. He knows exactly what you gonna give mom a kiss. Oh, you gotta do it on camera.
Look at him laughing. Look at him laughing.
Thank you. That's how he bribes me. This is what I'm dealing with.
So now, the other thing that I just, like I said, Vicky is my friend, y'all. I watch her. I know we talk. But Vicky has, throughout all of this, I've never seen her set up a GoFundMe, do anything like that. And then I'm like, she set up one last week, and I'm like, well, what took you so long? And again, it goes back to that thing of what we're saying. Like a lot of times we don't want to ask people for help. We just, we're out here. We're independent, strong women. We just gonna do it on our own. But I'm so glad that she realized that it's not begging. And not only that, but she has said that she wants to create a legacy for Prince Adrian. And so she has set up a GoFundMe. And so we're gonna put that across there so you all can go and support the GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Go and donate whatever you can donate. Whatever you can donate.
Donate, share.
Share the post. Whatever you can do to help, then we definitely would appreciate that. And then you also have created. Oh, I don't know if I have the pictures up here. Wait, let me see if I can get the pictures on the screen. You also created some merchandise for him, which is the calendars. Now, you all, she mentioned it earlier about how she decorates his room and for every holiday, you all. I'm telling you, it's like a whole it's a whole thing. Let me tell you, it's a whole
that's Valentine's Day.
So every when I tell you every holiday, it's every holiday. So I'm gonna share just a couple of pictures with you here. And if you go to her Instagram, you can go to her Instagram, Vicky Sweet Pea, and then you will be able to see some pictures. She always shares a picture, but this is one of my favorite ones right here. Is when you had him dressed up for Halloween. This was
it's Yoda.
I'm like, as Yoda. I'm like,
and you face paint, so you know.
Yes.
I face painted that while he was sleeping, honey. That's the only way I could get it done.
There he is as baby Yoda. He is so cute. He is owning it. So there he is as Baby Yoda, and then this is what is this one from? This is his
Oh, that was his birthday.
his third birthday
Oh yeah,
birthday
we
party.
do themes. We're a big theme person.
Yeah, she always does these great, amazing things.
Oh, that
I
was
mean,
Mama. I was Minnie Mouse.
right. And so look, this is his room. Look,
Oh
so
yeah,
this
that's
is to
what we
show
did.
you how she goes all out to try to give him some sense of normalcy. And
Yeah.
if you're watching on to me on TikTok or if you're on Clubhouse, you can go to my YouTube and you can see it. You can go now or watch it later, and you can see some of what I'm talking about. Is Vicky VickySweetPea, Vicky Sweet Pea, and you can see some of the things that she's sharing. With him and how she dresses him up. Look at his room. This is all the time, every holiday, going all out. And I just love this because rather than having a pity party or making him feel sorry for himself and listen, don't think that he doesn't understand what's going on. Look, this is when he got to go outside in his
Oh
stroller. She
yeah.
whipped out his stroller. I love it. So
And can I just tell you that birthday party? I
uh-huh.
had 13 hospital workers in this one room to sing
Wow.
happy birthday to him,
Uh-huh.
including the doctor.
Wow. Because
Yeah,
I mean, he's a miracle baby. He just like
yeah.
he's a miracle.
And he
He
inspires so many people. He really
yes,
does. I give
yes,
people reach out to me all the time, and they love him. They really do.
yes.
Yeah,
I
he's
mean
bound for
he
greatness.
yes.
He he is. That's why
So
I
you
tell
are
people, and just to piggyback on what you said, the GoFundMe. I was not. I had a C-section. I went back to work 6 weeks after my C-section. Okay, you're not even legally supposed to go back to work. Excuse me. One, two, three.
mm,
That's a lot. 4 weeks after my C-section. 1 month.
mm. You're
You're not
supposed to be
legally supposed
six
to
to
go back
eight
to
weeks.
6 to 8 weeks
That's right. Six to
because
eight weeks after
okay,
surgery.
and breast pumping and recovering from a C-section because I needed to make ends, meet. And that being said, the GoFundMe, I could have asked for one then. I just wasn't built that way. I was raised like you just bust your butt, you make a way out of nowhere. So the
Right.
GoFundMe, it came to a point because it was actually a friend. It was actually one of our a therapist who talked to me. She said, Vicky, people love you and they love your son. And people want to help, but they don't know to help unless you ask for it. So I
Yep.
had to leave myself vulnerable and I had to put our story. I mean, I'm sharing when you read the bio in the GoFundMe, I'm sharing some very vulnerable stuff. And in doing that, God, He told me such a valuable lesson. Baby, if you just humble yourself, I'm going to open up the floodgates of blessings to you.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
people poured in left and right. And it was literally a Christmas miracle because I did this right before Christmas. And I just
Mm.
broke down crying. I mean, because it was so moving. And the same thing
Yes.
in saying about mental health. If we don't ask for help, especially to stigma in the Black community, especially with Black women, we've always been a backbone, in
Yes.
family and work or whatever. If we don't ask for help, then how can help come to us? We got to get out our own way so we can receive the blessing. So
Oh,
that's what
come on now. That's it. Got to get out of your own way. That's it.
Mhm.
And our theme for this month is overcoming obstacles, and that's what we want to share with you. Is that sometimes what's in front of you may look so unsurmountable, like you just cannot get over that mountain. You can't get over that thing. You can't get over that situation. You can't get over that, that financial issue. You feel like you can't get over it. But I have someone here today that's showing you a huge obstacle that she overcame because again, if you look on paper, he shouldn't be here. But God but the determination of this mother who says, I'm not going to give up on him and I'm not going to give up on me. That's the other thing. She said, I'm not going to give up on me. And that's what we want you all to remember today. Don't give up on yourself. And if you are dependent for someone, if someone's depending on you, don't give up on them either. And you have a right to use your voice to speak up for yourself and to fight for your health, fight for your care, and fight for what you need. And if you're struggling with mental health, ask for help.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
stigma of, oh, I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to a therapist or whatever. That's over. Do it to save your life. Do it to
Yeah.
save your sanity. Do it to save your
Yeah.
health, even your health.
And do it. And just to add to that, you don't know what legacy, you don't know what your contribution will be to the world. You know, you. That young lady took, God knows what she would have been in 5, 10 years. She could have been the next Oprah. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If I gave up on
Hmm.
me, Adrian would not have been here. I would not be
Right.
mama here. And how many people
Right.
will he inspire? You know,
Right.
so it's like you owe you, but also you owe the world. You have to live out God's gift and blessings that He has poured onto us, that innately, that seed that is part of us when we came into this world. You know, I didn't find my purpose being an actress, being a model, being an artist. I didn't find my purpose until I became this child's mama. And then
Right.
everything I survived in my childhood, you know, and all the hardships, it all made sense. I
Hmm.
was supposed to be his mama. And trust and
Yes.
believe where our company, that's where the mugs come, that's where the calendars. I'm doing it for him. I'm building a company with my child so that his children will have something to inherit. But also we're doing a
Yes.
children's, and then mama gonna write her story because so many people saying, please write your book. So
Yes.
that's
Write your book. You
yep.
need some help. I got some people that can guide you through. I was just in a group. I was just in a room right before I got on here, talking about writing and writing tips and all that. So let's see. So the calendar. So if people want to purchase the calendar, or people want to find out, get in touch with you to order one of the mugs, then how should they reach out to you?
So we have the website page that working on, but
Yes.
also you can hit me up on Facebook um through the GoFundMe link.
Yes.
There's a link to Adrian's Facebook page. He has his own Facebook page. You can hit me up through Instagram and just DM me. That's totally fine as well.
Okay.
And again, the proceeds that goes to production of the stuff, of the product, also to help our family. So just know, it's for a great product. Trust me, I put my foot in that because my
All
background
right. All
people
right.
didn't know that. Okay, so you
Uh,
get quality calendar and quality photography, and you have that precious space on there. But also, the proceeds are going to, helping this family to put out more great work and
yes.
build an empire for sure.
All right, all right. So you all go and let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna put the GoFundMe up here so that they can see it. So you're gonna share that page. Let's see. But thank you all for being here. Wait, what? Let me see. Check my messages here. Oh, it says IG is a private account. Okay, so everybody can't join it. So.
Okay, yeah, I had to do that because people know how to act. So,
Uh-huh. So you know
so I
what?
guess let me unprivate that then. Uh,
No, no, I'm private. Just go. She said he has a
oh no,
page
they
on
can
Facebook.
know. Actually, yeah, you're right, D. Actually, even though it's private, they can still DM me because I've
Yeah,
received
you can
DM.
still DM her. Yeah, so
Yeah, you
DM
can
her.
DM
Let her
me.
know. Let her know that you're from DeeWorks Live, and
Yeah,
then she
you
will.
know,
Yeah.
'cause I gotta
Yes.
be careful. There's crazies out there.
It definitely is some crazies out here for sure, for sure. So but yeah, make sure, and then as soon as the website gets up, I'm helping her get the website up and everything. As soon as she gets the website up, then I definitely will be sharing the link with you all. But in the meantime, you can still go to the GoFundMe, and you can share, you can donate, you can reach out to her. There's we're sharing it right now. There it is. Help Mama Bear with a medical fragile child. Look at Doodle. He's so cute, so handsome. And then you can read more about her story, read more about if you missed what they've gone through and exactly what his condition is, then you can read all about their story right there on the GoFundMe. And she definitely shares a lot about his progress, what he's doing, his milestones, and all of that. So make sure
Mm-hmm.
you just go and support my friend Vicky Poole and Doodle, Prince Adrian, aka Doodle. Like, can we get him back on here for one last appearance? Hold on, let me get this off the screen before we get
Angel,
out of here.
what are you doing?
We'll see.
Hi,
There he is.
baby.
Hey, Prince Adrian.
Upside down, trying to get this tablet. Because he about to get a bath. See, mommy's
Okay.
job is never done. Say bye to the
Uh-huh.
people. You gotta blow him a kiss. Blow him a kiss, kiss. Say, mwah. He is so
All
spoiled.
right. Yes, he's very spoiled, but that's a good thing, you know. Uh-oh, wait, I need to bring her back. Yep. Yes. So we want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for taking time out of your schedule. And your story is so amazing. And I'm sure that you've inspired so many people. And if anyone has any questions or comments for Miss Vicky, you can type them down below. Let's get some of the comments here. Teresa says, a real mama bear. Yes, for sure, for
A
sure.
grizzly bear sometimes, I'm going to tell you.
Miss Willie Lindsay says, great mother.
Thank
Teresa
you.
said, go, little prince, go. All right. JJ Hill was here speaking earlier. So, and make sure you all that you go and share this video with someone that might need to hear this story. You can share it later with someone. We're going to repost it. So make sure you do that. It's available on YouTube, youtube.com/DeeWorks. So you will always be able to go and find it there. And then we're going to clip out some special segments of it so that you can find out more about how you can support Prince Adrian, his GoFundMe, and watch his progress. And you all add him to your prayer list as well.
Yes, please.
Look at him. He's just playing. Look at him playing.
Yeah,
Miss
yeah.
Teresa says, night, night, little doodle.
He needs
Yes.
to go night, night.
Y'all, and Halloween, Valentine's Day is coming up. So if you want to be able to see what's in store for him for Valentine's Day this year, make sure you follow his page and check him out and see what he's gonna be dressed up like for Valentine's Day and see what his digs are gonna look like.
Yes.
So I know you got big plans for that photo shoot, huh? All
Yeah.
right. Okay, so is there anybody that, any last words? Hey, Sandra, hey there. She got on here. Sandra Paris is on here.
Hey, Sandra.
That's one of our other actor sisters that's there. So is there anybody you want to give a shout out to or any last words that you want to leave with people that are on here?
Okay, now, first and foremost, I want to give a shout out to God, the Alpha and the Omega, for just the love, the grace, and the mercy. Give us a protective hand, a hedge of protection for all of us, because it's some times out here right now, and we all need it. A shout out to the staff that became my village. They poured on to us. Sometimes they were confidant. Sometimes they were just a shoulder. Sometimes they were just an open ear. And our family, our extended family, we love all y'all. Just thank you for always checking in, and all the people who donated or shared our GoFundMe. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Trust me, Mama is up here. I'm stretching the dollar, baby. It's not going to waste. I promise you. I'm gonna make y'all proud of us. And we love y'all, Miss D. Thank you. Thank you, my acting spirit sister. Thank you so much.
You know I always love you.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Yes.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Vicky, and we'll talk to you soon, and we'll touch back base with you because we want to stay up, catch up with you often to see how you all are doing and how he's progressing. I'm sure he's going to just continue to defy all the odds. Okay? All
Okay,
right,
thank you.
All right, bye. Love you.
Love you.
All right. You all, that was Miss Vicky Poole. Go check her out, Vicky Sweet Pea on Instagram, or go and follow Doodle's page on Facebook, Prince Adrian, aka Doodle. All right. And thank you all. Don't forget to go check out the GoFundMe. If you want to go to the GoFundMe, all you have to do, if you're watching on TikTok and if you're listening on Clubhouse, all you have to do is go to GoFundMe and put in Prince Adrian or put in Vicky Poole, and then you'll find the GoFundMe. It'll pop up, single mom with baby. Okay. And then real quick, I just want to remind you all to remember to share the story. Remember to share this video. And today's show is sponsored by scfpainting.com. So make sure you go listen. We had 2/2/22. That was a crazy day for us since nothing worked. But 2/22/22 is coming up on a Tuesday. It's going to be close to the end of the month, 2/22/22. And so it's a unique time in history. You're never gonna see that date again. So if you want to get you some merchandise, then you can go to scfpainting.com and pick up you some merchandise. Okay. Where's my promo for the? Ooh, I love that. I love that sweatshirt. Y'all see that? She got some nice stuff on her page. So go and check it out. scfpainting.com/shop. She is also on Instagram. She's on Instagram and she's on TikTok. So go check out her merchandise. It's amazing. And then make sure that when you go, that you be sure to say that you can put the promo code in. Put the promo code in and get 15% off for any orders over $65. So make sure you do that, okay? All right. Also, quick announcement, if you're in the tri-state area, well, if you're in Essex County, well, East Orange specifically, on tomorrow is going to be the free shred day. Free shred day tomorrow. Even though it's going to be cold, you can just throw your stuff that you got that needs to be shredded in the back of your car, pull up there, they'll take it out for you. Free Shred Day in East Orange, New Jersey from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's in the rear of East Orange City Hall. So make sure that you go and get rid of some of that stuff because spring cleaning day is fast approaching, okay? And you can start off early by getting rid of all that stuff that you need to shred. Old bills, old papers, magazines, all kind of things like that. Listen, you can even take binders. You know, if you have binders where you got stuff in there, they'll shred whole binders. Just you don't even have to rip it up and just take it, and you can watch on a little screen as your stuff just gets safely shredded up. So go do that. And then if you're not in Essex County and East Orange, then check in your city, in your towns, and see if they have a free shred day. And if they don't, maybe you can partner with somebody to get one going. Okay? All right, you all. So thank you all for being here. We hope that you were able to hear clear enough. I trust that you were because you stayed on with us. Thank you so much. Thank you to my engineer, Joyce. Like I said, she's my backbone. Appreciate you so much for helping me to make sure I get things on the screen and everything. So thank you so much. Thank you for each and every person who commented and liked. Be sure you like the post. Make sure you go to YouTube. Make sure you click like on this video as well. Click like, leave a comment, and then, share it. Just make sure you do that. Let the video play for like a minute, 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, okay? We need that. We need that, okay? So let's see. Did I forget anything? Let me make sure I'm not missing. Okay. Okay, that was the back channel. Doing some chatting. But anyway, all right. So thank you, everyone. And I appreciate your patience because the other day this did not work out, but I'm so happy that we were able to get her back on here. Be sure to catch us on Monday. What's Monday's date? Yeah, Monday. Catch us on Monday. We're going to have another great show for you coming up on Monday. Everyone have a fantastic and safe weekend. Let me make sure I didn't forget anything. I did leave off a bunch of stuff, but we'll get back to that another time because this interview was the most important thing that I wanted to have happen. So thank you all for being here, and we will catch you next time. Everybody stay safe. If you're in an icy area, drive slow, or just stay home. So you don't even have to worry about it. Thank you, Teresa. She says, great show. Thank you so much. Everyone be safe out there and stay warm. And we will catch you all next week if the Lord says the same. All right? So everybody, we'll catch you next time. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all.